And we want to tell you about something here in Summit County, a brand new experience getting ready to open. It's called Cafe Bereka, and it's an Ethiopian cafe.
So they're already known to a lot of people here because of their mobile coffee cart, but they're soon going to have a brick-and-mortar location. And our Stephanie Haney is in Coventry Township to check it all out. She's live with us now. Okay, first of all, what is different about Ethiopian coffee?
Well, I'm getting a real education, Matt and Christy, about Ethiopian coffee here at Cafe Bereka, and I'm going to get right to the expert to answer that question. So we have Nardos Street here. She's the co-owner of Cafe Bereka, and we're about to experience something called the Ethiopian coffee ceremony. So Nardos, I want to ask you, what's the significance of this ceremony?
So Ethiopian coffee ceremony is a communal gathering. Every household does it in Ethiopia. I grew up making Ethiopian coffee ceremony since I was 9 years old. So mothers usually teach their children, especially the girls, to make Ethiopian coffee ceremony.
Okay, so what are you doing over there? Let's get started with the demonstration.
Right here I am roasting coffee beans. Coffee beans are usually green before you roast them and turn them into slowly, brown and to dark roast if that's your preference. So that's what I'm doing, is roasting them now.
And then after the beans are roasted, what's the next step?
They get to be ground. And then we would have ground coffee that looks just like this.
We're going to see exactly what that looks like now as she pours that out for us. This is after they're roasted and then ground. And then once we have the grounds from there, what happens?
They go right into the coffee pot. Over here, I do have Ethiopian traditional coffee pot, and usually the grind coffee beans would go into the mouth of the coffee pot. Then they would brew over a stove top until either you get to smell the coffee coming out of the mouth, or you just have a timer for about 10 or 15 minutes.
Do we have some here to sample right now?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, I would love to have that right now, and while you get that ready, I'll have you pour that. I'll let people know that this is an experience that you can actually book for yourself. And Nardos was telling me earlier that the idea for this began when they were catering events, and they can bring this to you. So thank you very much for demonstrating and pouring that, Nardos. We appreciate it. I'm going to take a sip of this now as I toss it back to the anchors in the newsroom and let them know also that there is a coffee cart that's available, and they'll have those at festivals all summer long as we wait for this establishment to open.
Absolutely.
Yep, there she goes.
It's very good.
Is it?
It's very, very good.
All right. She's so delicate. I mean, and
Yeah.
I love the story about, I learned it when I was 9.
Yeah.
With my mom. What an experience.
Just tradition.
All right.
Very cool.
Thanks, Stephanie.